For the living literature assignment, we're supposed to conduct an interview with somebody that you know about literature. This is Ralph Messo, my friend from home, and he attends Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey?
Yeah.
Alright, so start this off. Do you listen to audiobooks?
No, I do not. I prefer to read, like, off paper.
Alright. What's your favorite book you ever read?
A few years ago, I read The Great Gatsby, and since then, it's been my favorite book.
Alright. What's the first book you remember reading, like, off the top of your head? You don't have to...
When I was younger, me and my siblings would always read the Magic Treehouse series, so there's a bunch of them. Just pretty cool.
Do you find sitting down and reading difficult to do? Like, to find the time, or even just, like, to find the focus?
It can be difficult, but I try to, like, find some time to at least read something. It doesn't have to be a book, but, like...
Just anything?
Yeah, anything.
And what's your favorite genre of books? Like kind of like suspense, horror, like sports books, like just like...
Yeah, I like suspense. I don't know, I don't really like reading horror. I'd rather watch, like, a movie if we're talking about that. But, yeah, suspense. I like wanting to turn the page and wanting to see what happens.
Okay. What's the most recent book that you have read?
American Sniper, which was written by Chris Kyle about his, like, being in the military.
And since we're on there, was that similar to the movie, or is that like one of the movies that was different than a book?
I would say it was a little bit different, just because that was told, like, by Chris Kyle. Like, he wrote that while he was still alive, and then the movie was, like, shot using, like, actors after he died. Okay, so I think the movie was nice. Like, I was happy to see them make a movie out of it. But I would say there are some differences between the book and the movie.
Ooh, all right. Has there been a book that you've ever read that had, like, changed something about yourself, like sent you a message, like, that you took to heart, changed something about yourself?
Sorta. I mean, like, I have, like, felt, like, an impact of the books, but I can't really, like point out, like, one specific book that, like, changed. Just keep going.
What's your favorite author?
Not sure. I don't know. Can we come back to that one?
Yeah. What do you think about books being made into movies? Do you like that aspect? Do you not?
I think that, like, I don't have a problem with them making books into movies, but it is annoying if they don't do it right. If they don't, like, capture what the author was trying to, like, show correctly, then it's kind of just like a different story.
Okay. Do you like poetry, and why or why not?
I don't read that much poetry, but I have written a little bit. I don't know, I think I'd rather, like, write more, like, a longer story, yeah.
Where's your favorite place to, like, sit down and read a book?
Probably just, like, my room at home. Like, just close the door. Usually it's pretty silent, so it's a good place to read.
Just gonna give a second. I'll cut that. Now that hopefully the wind calmed down, we can continue. Has your favorite book genre been changed over time?
No, I think we were talking about suspense earlier, and I think, like, I've always liked that feeling of wanting to read more and more of the book.
Okay. Do you visualize, like, the story as you read?
Yes, definitely. Like, I try to, like, draw a mental picture of, like, what's going on, because I think it's easier, like, to follow then.
Why do you believe that literature is important?
I think it's important because I think you learn stuff from books that you might not learn, like, through going to school. Like, it's almost like street smarts. Like, you get a little book smarts from reading what authors, like, write.
Is there a specific reason on why you became, like, interested in reading, or was it just, like, kind of pushed on you as a kid? You liked it?
I wouldn't say it was pushed on me as a kid. I mean, my mom definitely, like, wanted me to read, and definitely, like, encouraged going to the library and, like, checking out a book, whether it was, like, a short one or something, but kind of, like, making that into, like,
When did you start like recreationally reading, where it wasn't like a school novel or something that you had to read? It was when you went to like a Barnes and Noble or picked up a book in a library and just like began to read on your own time.
Yeah, most of like my middle school years, like I would have to read certain books over like summer, so I wouldn't have that much time to read my own books like that I was like interested in. So more towards like high school, when like I had a little more free time to read like more the stuff I wanted to, I like took that chance and started reading more.
How many books would you say you read in the total in like a year?
Around like 3 or 4, so I'll say 4.
Do you prefer to watch like when the news? Do you prefer to watch the news or read like a newspaper, like have something physically in your hand?
Probably watch over just read, but my favorite is probably like reading an article that also has like pictures of like the accident.
Okay. Do you prefer reading an e-book or like a hard copied like book like in your hand?
Definitely paper.
Okay.
I don't know, just looking at
Do you prefer reading an e-book or a hard copied book?
I'd probably choose a hard copy because I like turning the page rather than like scrolling.
Okay. Do you think it's important for people to read something every day?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pick up a book every day, but at least like maybe a news article or just like a story you saw online.
Okay. Were there any books that turned to movies and that like ended up kind of disappointing, that wasn't really as good as the book or wasn't similar to the book?
Yeah, the movie Ready Player One came out recently, and I had read the book of that, and I thought like the book was amazing, but then like the movie was like kind of eh.
Yeah.
I thought they could have done like a better job capturing the book.
Do you write recreationally? Like, do you write like every day or every week?
I wouldn't say every day, but probably every week. Every week, I try to write something.
Okay. And if you didn't read recreationally, like whatsoever, how do you think your life would be affected by that?
I think it would definitely have changed. I wouldn't be like a stronger writer. Just I've learned a lot of stuff from reading, so I think my like writing wouldn't be as good as it is.
Do you prefer reading something or writing something?
I'd probably rather write before I read.
Okay. And do you prefer fiction or nonfiction when you're reading?
I like some nonfiction. I think it can be interesting, learning about something new, but also fiction's like interesting to read too, like imagining what the author's talking about can be like interesting.
Now you said you read the what's it called?
Chris Kyle.
Yeah, Chris Kyle, American Sniper. And have you read any other autobiographies or biographies? And what was your favorite? If it was like something else?
None that I could think of that was an autobiography, but that was like one of the first autobiographies I read, and I really did like it, so I could see myself reading another one in the future.
I had a follow-up question. Do you like the fact that an autobiography like was written, like, because a biography is not written by the person who the story is about, but do you prefer like an autobiography because you hear it like straight from the
Definitely
source?
an autobiography. Having the person tell their story themselves, I think is more interesting than having anybody else tell it.
Okay. And what do you enjoy mostly about reading?
Probably just like learning something new, or just like reading about something that like crazy or something.
Opening your mind up.
Yeah, opening my mind.
Do you like? You said that you prefer to read in your room or something, but do you ever prefer to like read outside on a nice day? I mean, like today.
Yeah, like today's beautiful. I would definitely think about reading outside today. I just like picked my room just because it was like a quiet place because the side. But if it's like quiet, I would read.
All right, and back to a question we skipped before. Who is your favorite author that you've ever like read work from?
Yeah, I'd probably have to say F. Scott Fitzgerald, just because he did write Great Gatsby.
Which is your favorite?
Yeah, and I like that book like the most.
All right. Thanks, Ralph.
Problem.
That's gonna wrap it up for the interview. Thank you.